Hi guys! So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you a few tips and tricks on being that little bit more conscious when wrapping your Christmas presents this year. These ideas aren't going to be completely zero waste, but there are going to be a few ideas on just how to be that little bit more conscious on what you're using to wrap your presents, what sort of paper you're using, some ideas on recycling for gift tags and things like that. So hopefully there's going to be a few things you can take from this video just to be a little bit more conscious on what you're using to wrap presents and things like that. So I'm going to get straight into the video and I hope you enjoy. So for wrapping paper, I like to use 100% recyclable paper. So this is just regular brown paper. It's really inexpensive and you can decorate it or leave it as it is. And then I just picked up this wrapping paper from Poundland, 4 meters for £1, and it's got a lovely holly design on. And this is paper, so 100% recyclable, which is great. I try and avoid wrapping paper like this that's like coated or foiled because you can't recycle it. However, I received this paper on a gift last year. It was wrapped around quite a large box, so I kept it, and you can recycle this paper and use it to decorate with. I can show you how I use that later, just to recycle a bit more. Sometimes I like to recycle old boxes to wrap presents up. So here I've got an old birch box, and I'll show you later on how I decorate that to wrap a little present in. And then these are all little things that I've recycled off previous year's gifts. So I've got a little wooden star, a bell, and even a little gift bow. So it's still in good condition. I'll just need to add some double-sided tape to the back, but it just saves it being thrown in the bin, and you can reuse it as many times as you want. And then here I've got some gift tags. So I've actually made these out of old crackers. So I can show you how I do that. So these were the crackers that I used. These obviously weren't the exact crackers, but I'd pulled some previously. And then I just cut out some rectangles to form the tags. I made sure that the rectangles didn't have any creases in where these crackers were pulled. And this is a great way to reuse crackers because they are quite wasteful, but if you like having crackers at Christmas, keep them when you've pulled them and you can use them for gift tags. They look really nice. So here I'm just decorating the back of the tag with some like gold paint pen, just edging the back of the tag just so it looks a little bit more special. And you can also use old greetings cards as well to make tags. So I've got a couple of nice ones that I've kept here from last year. You can just cut these out whatever size you want. I ended up cutting these out to be quite long tags because I wanted to keep the glitter on the edges, and I thought it looked really nice having like a really long tag. It looked a bit different. You'll see how I use this later on. I've just got this cutting tool and my cutting mat to cut these, but you can use scissors. Use any shape you like. Then again with my gold pen I just edged the backs and then used a hole punch at the top to make these into little tags. So here I've just wrapped up my present in my 100% recyclable paper, and then I'm just wrapping a little bit of twine around it. So I actually recycled this from a present that I received last year. You can do the same with ribbons. You can keep ribbons from previous presents and things like that. And then I'm just adding the little bell that I got off a present last year as well, just recycling that and stopping it from going to waste or going in the bin. And then my recycled gift tags that were from my crackers, and I just think this looks lovely. It still looks like a really nice present. It doesn't really look like you've recycled things or reused things, but it just stops stuff going to waste. And then here I'm just adding a little pine cone for decoration. So I love collecting pine cones around autumn, and you can use these to decorate as well, and obviously they biodegrade eventually. So here I've wrapped a present up just in regular brown paper, but you might want to customise this if you think it looks a bit plain. So I'm just using my gold paint pen and I'm just drawing little stars all over it. You could use paint, you could use all sorts to decorate these. And this would be a great fun little project to do with kids as well. You could get them to customise their own paper and then you could wrap up presents with it. I think that would be really sweet. And then here I'm just using again another piece of recycled twine, and then I'm just going to decorate it with one of my tags I made out of a card, and then again my recycled little star, and that just fits the theme perfectly. So now I've got my birch box that I want to wrap a little present in, and I'm just going to use this paper that I kept back from a previous present I got last year. I'm just using some double-sided sticky tape and putting this on the box so I can wrap this box up. So I'm just kind of wrapping this a little bit like a present, just so I can cover up all of the parts of the box that show that it's a birch box basically. And then the drawer is still gonna open and close so I can pop my little present inside. I just think that's a really nice way of recycling some paper and recycling an old box as well. And then here I've just got some ribbon that again I recycled from a present in previous years. I'm just wrapping this around the box when the present is inside. And then I've just got my little recycled bow that I'm going to be putting on top of this. I'm just going to add some double-sided tape to the back of it, as you can see here, and just reusing that bow and sticking that on top, and no one would ever know that you've reused any of that. So those were a few of my ideas on how you can reuse and recycle when you're wrapping your presents this year, and hopefully be that little bit more environmentally friendly, and hopefully there's a few tips that you can take from this video. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope there are a few ideas that you can take from this video when you're next wrapping your Christmas presents, or even some ideas on what you can save from presents that you get this year, like little gift tags and bits of paper and things like that you can use next year when you're wrapping your presents. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give this a big thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoy content like this, and I will see you in the next video.